Abuja mama mo akwa from like Black Media. Abuja Sam Okudzeto adensem bi ababeto edwa. Na abuja ensem a papa yi eka saa for vacancies won sensem a apiemu ewo aye parliament na ne enam so ama yede asem yi akwa piemu ewo Supreme Court yi eno ana sebi ana mpanifo se penina wohwe ema mofra ewe nanka no ebu nankawefo aya na ye kan no secondifo enti watena se aye na adwen se no sansansem a ekoso no obi e kan bi ama sebi na nso ma motofo akora mpa afa ne yawo mu aba eyo man Ghana asase iso no ene osukura mpa na oka eye ensem ibi ewum enti ono nso a wakoye panini na woda eye national chief councils elders yanu wose ono nso ebie na no na waka ensem bi na busia ne nsem a woka na wode na no di nsem tudwa ene woka sem emre bia ni ho no ma wo Ghana hasi ya eso echen eye sebi Supreme Court emela wose emre bia wo oman Ghana hasi no eyi edi free eye court ene baye ene emfi apem ahankron edi okron mienu 1992 constitution eye Ghana for ehyehyeye ede eto ho no man na Jerry John Rawlings edi animu pa wogimu apablen no wodi animu mo hyehyeye no wose emra ni nyina si obi beye president you obi beye speaker of parliament you obi ebeye sebi mrehye bedwani kurampo na saa emra no yeyi ni nyina edi free 1992 constitution mu nanso kurampo no oponse yeyi afiri mu ni nyina no high court and Supreme Court na hwe se saa emra no nyina ebebem enti ono no oka no waka ne biemu se wone eye opanina yefre no se eye Kingsford Alban Bagbin enye adwene enne wochena ene na ade kyenye se eye Alban Bagbin bebie na no ebeka se ono wakasa no obi ani ho no ma obetimi ato na no nsem ato agu kire se ono no ode ne ho ena sebi Ghana mra eye Supreme Court nso ede ne ho no wose da bi wakasa waye totally wrong na wone no enya adwene enne wochena ene na ade kyenye abusia papa ya friend se eye Samuel Okudzeto ede nensem atudwa echirechirimu ene okotu eye Ghana mu eye constitution eye 1992 constitution no otuye ekotu bi chirechirimu pa se emra no ewo Ghana hasi no ni nyina no Supreme Court ena edikan enti sene eye Kingsford Alban Bagbin Speaker of Parliament sebi otewo no ma odwa nanum no wose enkosi hwe na saasem no eye Gertrude weye Chief Justice ewo eye Supreme Court no onya transam no so ene ebehwe se be ma bi wo Ghana mu ana se be ma bi nim kamenwan yankwaji nchimu no emna sisie
the High Court. And I don't remember anybody taking any issue to the High Court for a declaration to that effect.
Now that you've mentioned the issue about the High Court, Mr. Okudzeto, that's where some lawyers, at least, we've heard them say that that's where the Supreme Court erred, because you've mentioned that this matter should have been the High Court that's deciding on it. Some have said it is necessarily a matter of human rights, and it is a case where the Supreme Court should not be doubling in. It ought to have been the High Court dealing with this matter as against the Supreme Court dealing with matters of constitutionality. Do you agree that the Supreme Court erred when it comes to this?
The same constitution gives power to the Supreme Court to decide any matter. It is also in the constitution. So I don't know which part of the constitution they are reading. You see, you don't take a clause in the constitution and stop there. Read it, read the whole context, and then you begin to appreciate why it was so. The Supreme Court has power to decide on any issue. On any issue.
So for you,
where the High Court is not authorized, the Supreme Court can still do it. Where the High Court is authorized, the Supreme Court can still deal with such matters if the matter come before them.
So for you, this issue is not a matter of human rights or constitutionality, that's such that the Supreme Court should be the one dealing with this. For you, the Supreme Court did not err at all in this particular matter, in deciding on this.
Yeah, because when they are talking about human right, what is actually human right? You don't understand the full gambit of that. What you are doing affects the president. It affects his party. It affects the whole governance process. How do you just limit it and say it's a question of human rights and therefore you cannot go to the Supreme Court, you must go to only High Court? In any case, if it is so, since the question was to determine a person whether he can be a member of parliament or not, it's a matter for the Supreme Court. Did they go to the High Court to go and challenge those people, their membership of the House? They did not.
It was a statement on the floor.
To sit as a judge and then made a ruling.
But this matter was brought
and
before
when he
him.
challenged that, now they are saying it is not a ruling, it's only a declaration.
It was brought before
What's the
him.
difference between one?
It was brought
What's the difference
before
between
him.
one and the other?
I was asking that it was brought before him by a side of the House. What was the Speaker supposed to do?
It is his house. It is his side of the House that brought the issue.
He's a Speaker. He doesn't have a side.
That brought the issue.
Does he have a side in the House?
Well, he should not have a side. That's why his behavior rather is showing as if he is supporting a side. It is that his behavior which some of us who have also been involved in politics before see that it is he should not behave like that.
But you mentioned that everybody is dealing with this issue with sentiments instead of legality. I think you're falling on your own sword.
That's exactly what I am saying that if it's an issue as to whether they are talking about human rights, who is supposed to take the matter to the court? Who? Is it the members who are allegedly declared to no longer be members of parliament? Are they the ones supposed to go to the court? Or is it the members who brought this matter to parliament for asking the speaker to make a ruling? Why did they not go to the court to go and challenge those persons' membership?
Where do you stand on this argument about Speaker Michael Quay, former Speaker Michael Quay, erring on that decision that people have now referred to as the precedent for why we are here today? Did he err
if you
back
remember,
then?
if you listen to the parliament, the debate that went on in parliament, the speaker put that matter aside. He didn't say he was following Michael Quay's ruling. In any case, in the case of Michael Quay, it was the person's own political party that wrote to parliament to say that he was no longer a member of the party. In this particular instance, it was not. There was no communication from any political party connected with those people at all. It was the people at NDC people who raised the matter in the House. And then the speaker then should have referred the matter to the court. But he purported to sit as the judge and made a ruling. And this is what they have gone to the Supreme Court to challenge. That's why I'm saying that let's get our cool head on the matter.
Yeah, it's the cool head that we are looking for. Going into Tuesday, we have the NDC side and the NPP side both claiming